Yeah, we'll take into consideration the surface. We've obviously got a small indication of what that could be like, having played last week. And we'll also have to be really clear on where Ben's at. Still feeling it a little bit in his quad, so making sure that he's fit to bowl, and if not, then that might change how we go with things slightly. It is part of the job, unfortunately, and it shouldn't really come into being your mate or not. It's just, as a squad, we've got a goal to try and win this series, and collectively, we've all got to play our part in that. However big or small a part that is, and if everyone's aware of that, for these conditions, their skill set might not fit it as well as someone else, and under my and Spoons' opinion, then they have to deal with that and understand that it's not necessarily they don't think they're good enough to play for England. It's just on this week and these conditions that I think there's a better option. And there's a number of things you have to weigh up, as always. With the amount of cricket some of the guys have played, that might factor into it as well. Making sure everyone's feeling fresh and there's no hangover from the last game, and making sure bodies are ready to deal with the workload of a test match. So it's not always as straightforward as you want to pick your best team and your statistically best team, or your players who are right on form at this moment in time. There's a number of things that come into it. Obviously, you want all of that to fit together as best as possible. And if guys are upset and annoyed about it, that shows that they care. And if they're annoyed with me for a few days, then I have to deal with that, because if people are caring and they're desperate to play for England, then English cricket's in a good place. If there's some very talented players that are sat on the sidelines this week, which there definitely will be. Yeah, there have been some good conversations with Jofra over the past few days, and it is really important that he's in a mentally good place and a good enough place to play the game. That'd be factored into things as well. But we're all here to support him. We're all here to get around him, and he knows that he's not going through this on his own. And I think that's really important. And I think a lot of it will be, he had a smile back on his face because he was playing again. He's back out there with ball in hand, and he's doing what he loves the most, which is playing cricket. So, of course, we'll make sure that he's absolutely okay to go. But very excited that to see him smiling and enjoying his cricket. Yeah, and it's exciting to know that there's pretty much 1,000 wickets between them, and they could be leading the attack. As I've said, they're two of our best cricketers of all time, and feel like they've got a lot left in both of them. And when they get on the field together, they've generally got a very good record, especially in English conditions. So, of course, that'd be an exciting prospect. He's fit to play the game. It's just how much of an impact he can have with the ball, whether that's throughout the whole game in the second innings or at all. So that's something that we'll have. We've got another day to work out where he'll be and to be a bit more confident on that. And if not, then we've got plenty of good options to go with to get around that. He wants to affect the game. That's the beauty of him. He's desperate to be the man to turn things around and to win you the game. And there were a few occasions where I did check in with him when he was bowling the other day, both first and second innings, saying, I think that's enough, and he wanted one more. And as I say, he has matured as a player now, and you sometimes have to put trust in the player to tell you when enough's enough. I feel like he's in a place where he can do that. So again, that's the sort of commitment that you want to see from senior players, and it feeds down through the rest of the group.